A three-time National Soccer Coaches Association of America All-American, Breelyn Nesipany led the Herons to 4 consecutive Liberty League championships and 4 straight NCAA tournament runs. Bree started 85 matches during her career, only missing 1 starting opportunity in 4 years. She produced 53 goals and 32 assists for 138 points, graduating second in all 3 categories. Bree was a 4-time first-team All-American, All-Liberty League selection, and 4-time All-Region honoree. She led the Herons to a 65-win, 9-loss, and 12-tie 4-year record and an unbeaten 22-0-3 mark in Liberty League play. As a first year, Bree led the team with 31 points on 13 goals and 5 assists. The Herons went 17-1-1 and advanced to the NCAA tournament first round. Bree collected All-State honors and was named the Liberty League's Rookie of the Year. She also garnered the William Smith Athletic Department's award that is presented to an outstanding first-year student, the Stephanie Christie Award. Bree's sophomore season was the first time, but not the last, where she collected All-American honors. She registered 35 points on 15 goals and 5 assists, leading the conference in goals, points, and game-winning goals, while guiding the Herons to a 16-2-5 overall record and an appearance in the NCAA tournament semifinals. In that sophomore season, she gathered the Liberty League Player of the Year award. As a junior, Bree led William Smith to a 14-3-3 overall record and the second round of the NCAA tournament. She notched 7 goals and a league-high 9 assists for 23 points, leading her team in each category for the 3rd straight season. Her accolades that year included being named to the ECAC Upstate All-Star First Team and the Liberty League All-Tournament Squad, in addition to earning William Smith's Melissa Mulliken Class of 1980 award. A phenomenal scorer, and with the ball appearing to be on a string attached to her foot, as a senior, Bree set career highs for goals with 18 and assists with 13, breaking Herons soccer season records for assists and points. Her 49 points are 5 more than any Heron before her or since. As she closed out her career, Bree led the league in goals, assists, and points, and ranked 13th in the nation in assists and 20th in goals. She tallied 9 game-winning goals in 2010, helping the Herons to an 18-3-3 overall record and another trip to the national semifinals. Bree was the D3Soccer.com Forward of the Year and Liberty League Offensive Player of the Year, and was selected by William Smith coaches as a Win Seeley Award winner. After graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology, Bree spent 3 years on the William Smith coaching staff, helping the Herons win the 2013 national championship and collaborating with Sophie to push the off-season athletes to a point of exhaustion during power and strength classes. I can attest to that. In 2014, Bree was named to the head women's soccer coach at Mount St. Mary College, where she led the Knights to a 2-year record of 29, 13, and 3. Earlier this year, Bree was named the head coach at RPI. It is my honor to present Breelyn Nesipany as a member of the Heron Hall of Honor, Class of 2016.
I think we should first, where'd Biz go?
Yeah,
Biz?
give her a shout out.
Yeah, Biz, nice job. I hope I sound as good as you do. I would first like to congratulate and thank all of the inductees who are sitting behind me on setting the example and paving the way for myself and all of the current Herons and all those who are going to come after you. You're all perfect examples of who I was striving to become when I first stepped foot on campus, so thank you all. Thank you. Thank you to the Heron Society, to Deb Stewart, Ken DeBolt, Kathleen, Morgan back there running the show. Thank you for awarding me this opportunity and for making my time at William Smith so memorable. Thank you. To all of the people who had a hand in organizing this event, although I missed the majority of it, I'm sure it was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you to Alice Ann, Chaz, Keith, all of the other coaches. There's like 40 of you. Thank you for putting so much time and energy, effort into making us better people, not only better athletes. It's hard to fully understand that until you become a coach yourself. So I'm starting to understand a little bit of that. To all my teammates, this is as much yours as it is mine. It was never about me, but always about us and what we could accomplish together, so thank you. Finally, thank you to my parents, Thank you for always being there for me, continuing to be there for me. You don't nearly hear thank you enough, so thank you very much. I told Alice Ann when I sat down at dinner that I was going to tell this story, and she said she was going to crawl underneath that table. You guys in the back don't understand this yet, but I'm now 5 years removed, so I'm not nearly as scared anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and tell this story because I wouldn't be able to accurately convey my time at William Smith without telling you how I got here. So the spring of my junior year, I traveled out to Geneva with my dad and my sister. We came for the standard first visit on campus. We walked into Winsela and we were wandering around a little bit. We weren't quite sure where to go. Around the corner comes Sally, and she asked if she could help us find anyone or anything. And we had told her that we were there to see Coach Wilbur. We had set up this meeting. We wanted to say hi, have the first standard meeting. So Sally walks around the corner to Alice Ann's office and came back to us in the lobby and said, "It looks like Alice Ann has left for the day." We had traveled 2 hours to come and meet Alice Ann, and she wasn't there. I need to say that they had just gotten back from Spain and Portugal, so when we had set up the meeting, she wasn't able to write it down on the mess of things that were on her desk. So she was actually at home. Sally told us to wait a minute. She walked back around the corner. When she came back into the lobby, she had her coat with her, and she said that she was going to take us around campus. From that moment, I knew it was completely unexpected, something that you didn't have to do, so thank you for doing this, but completely in line with my thoughts about where I wanted to spend the next 4 years. When I committed to William Smith, I was committing to something that was more than just a soccer program. I was about to become a part of a very large family, as Sally had showed me. Sport was the thread that obviously bound us together, but the people were the fabric. When I get together with former teammates and coaches, the conversations are never about the things that happened on the field. Topics of scores, records, and opponents are rarely even spoken about. Our fondest memories are about the people we shared our time with. Remember wins are quickly followed by the time that the entire athletic department shoveled our field, only to be followed by a question of which time. So thank you, athletic department, for doing that several times for us. Or remember when we dressed a teammate's twin sister up as a player and forced her to go to practice to see if the coaches would notice. I remember that being one of the toughest decisions we had to make as players. Is this going to be funny, or are we going to get in trouble? Clearly, we like to live life on the edge. These are the times and the moments that are remembered most when our 4 years are up. Some of you may have heard this before, most of you in the back have heard this, but I'd like to say it again. Boiled down to its most basic form, William Smith soccer isn't really about the soccer, it's about the people. The soccer might be what attracts you to William Smith, but it's the people that keep you here, and it's the people who keep you coming back year after year. I feel very blessed and fortunate to have been able to call William Smith my home, and even more fortunate to call everyone in this room my family. Thank you.